This is the best part. The dude blew out his Crocs. This guy right here takes a straight up chair shot to the head, Mick Foley style, and keeps going. Sucker punched him for no fucking reason. Everything seemed calm. Like just out of nowhere. Throws the hat up. Are you ready for the main event tonight? Ding, 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 ding. Try that on a boat dock.
The incident occurred between a co-captain of the Harrier II vessel and a private boat owner and his family. As the Harrier attempted to dock in its designated space, designated and reserved due to the gangway access as well as the mooring requirements, the private boat was docked in its space, prohibiting safe docking of the Harrier. The captain of the Harrier remained away from the dock for nearly 40 to 45 minutes as they attempted to contact the operators of the private boat via PA system.
If you've not seen the video, stay tuned. We're getting ready to watch it.
They were only responded to with obscene gestures, curse words, and taunting. The co-captain was then picked up by a separate vessel and brought to the pier in an attempt to have a conversation with the private boat owners and or have those boats moved so that the Harrier could dock. A confrontation ensued between the co-captain and Mr. Pickett, the co-captain, being attacked by several members of the private boat. Several members of the Harrier II came to Mr. Pickett's defense, engaging in what we all have seen since on social media. 13 individuals were detained and brought to police headquarters for questioning and interviews. Those interviews lasted several hours. At that time, all parties involved were released pending further investigation, but were all given instructions on how to secure warrants on combatants. We have since consulted with and are continuing to work with the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, our state police agency, the Montgomery's DA's office, and the local office of the FBI. This investigation is ongoing and more charges are likely. At this time, based on the way the statutes read and the way the laws are crafted, we were unable to present any inciting a riot or racially biased charges at this time. The victims in this case, the co-captain.
Oh, but we've got some evidence that might sway you otherwise.
Captain Mr. Damian Pickett, black male, and a 16-year-old white male juvenile who was struck by the owners and operators of the private boat. The suspects thus far have been identified as Richard Roberts, white male, 48 years old, with 2 outstanding warrants for assault, 3rd degree. Alan Todd, white male, 23 years old, 1 warrant for assault, 3rd degree. And Zachary Shipman, white male, 25 years old, 1 warrant for assault, 3rd degree. We have instructed those individuals to turn themselves into law enforcement, and as at this time, one is secured and in custody, the other.
I thought I thought they were all in custody, but apparently, because this happened this afternoon. This was just a couple hours ago, this press conference. Apparently, one is in custody.
The 2 are set to turn themselves in within the next hour. We're also asking for Mr. Reggie Gray, the black male, 42 years old, who was seen wielding that folding chair, to contact the Montgomery Police Department for further interviews and as part of this investigation.
Yeah, that while we all cheer on the chair, shut up, Lester. that was probably assault with a deadly weapon. Probably assault with a deadly weapon. Now, you're going to see from this angle how it all began. We're going to be watching from what they called it, the Harriet. The name of the boat is the Harriet. We were going to be on with passengers from the Harriet. And they are going to be calling commentary on what is going on the other side of the docks.
That guy in the white shirt is crew from our little dinner cruise boat who got off our ship to go over there to move that black pontoon boat on his own because those guys who parked there were told not to leave it there and they left it there. So he's just pushing it off. That's funny.
That's funny. It is funny.
I hope the police give him a big old ticket.
So here's one of the owners of the boat, or this white family.
Ooh, confrontation with the owner of the boat.
So this is the co-captain. He's giving him what for. He's telling him your boat ain't supposed to be here. This is where our boat parks. Clearly, just like sucker punched him for no fucking reason. Everything seemed calm, like just out of nowhere. Throws the hat up. They're all ganging up on him. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Oh my god, I hadn't, like, if you didn't hear it, you can hear the splash of the dude jumping into the water. We're getting ready to hear from him. So you can see him swimming right there. Now here's the thing. That's not the whole brawl. That is just what instigated it. We have to go to a different angle to get the rest of the fight. Yes, I understand. Wish to proceed.
We have new details tonight in a massive arrest warrants for 3 men accused of being in the fight along the Riverfront in Montgomery. This took place last weekend. All 3 charged with third-degree assault. One of the men has turned himself in and is now in custody. And as you can see here, this is some of the video that has just really taken the internet by storm. You can see a flurry of punches were thrown.
See the dude swimming
by that famous now folding chair. Amazingly, no one was seriously injured. And the dispute began when a city-operated riverboat tried to get a pontoon boat to move from its spot at the dock. The video shows the riverboat's co-captain, who is black, being attacked by several white people.
The co-captain was doing his job. He was simply trying to move the boat in just enough to where the cruise ship can park safely in its identified location. However, it quickly escalated into a fistic encounter.
Yeah, so investigators say right now there's not enough evidence to charge anyone with a hate crime. Dr. Bernice King, one of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s daughters, says the incident goes much deeper than what happened on the waterfront. She posted on the X platform, formerly known as
the X platform.
The failure to pursue justice is not only a moral default. Without it, social tensions will grow and the turbulence in the streets will persist despite disapproval or repressive action.
There is reason to believe that it could have been racially motivated. I don't need your people's money. I prefer the superior white dollars. This is according to an Alabama Riverfront attendee. Currently, the most trending news in Alabama deals with the big Riverfront brawl that occurred between multiple black and white individuals. At first, the on-duty dock security guard requested that the boat owner move his boat to allow another boat to dock. A verbal altercation escalated into a physical altercation. In an earlier article, one person present during the incident has been identified as Alabama business owner Chase Shipman. An article on SK Pop gave more details about him, stating he is 25 years old and a new owner who only acquired the business from his mother, Missy Calvary, in June of 2023. Chase Shipman also runs a local gas and oil station. Earlier, his parents had been in charge of both businesses for nearly 2 decades. Of course, social media has caught wind of this event, and Shipman responded to one online user with an interesting comment under Vassar's Mini Mart Facebook page. The comment by Vassar's Mini Mart replied to a user by stating, "I don't need your people's money. I prefer the superior white dollars." Big Doc energy. What's up, Pumpkin Spice? So let's go over to dude that swam across.
News. I'm John Abba. The Montgomery Riverfront Brawl is what's currently on everyone's minds, and it's something that will be talked about for years.
For years.
On Saturday, August 5th in Montgomery, Alabama, Multiple arrests were made after police responded to a melee near the Alabama riverfront. According to NPR, the incident began by a group who docked their pontoon boat in a space that was reserved for the city's riverboat. When a black man who appeared to be the dock attendant untied the boat, he was confronted by a white man. After some talking, a white man struck the black man before more white men joined in on the fight, bringing the black man down. It didn't take long for the fight to spiral out of control as several bystanders joined in. One would be a fellow riverboat employee who is now being deemed a hero for swimming from a boat to come to the aid of the outnumbered black.
Yeah, Snicks, good
16-year-old
evening.
Has been identified as Aaron Rudolph. In the now viral brawl, Aaron can be seen swimming from a boat to the dock, where once there, he began helping the black man from the mob of white men and women. In response to the outpouring support, Aaron has taken to social media with several responses thanking people for the support. Thank you everyone for supporting me and sending me notes and messages telling me I've done well. I was just helping my crewmate and I really don't deserve this, but thank you again anyway. And I am grateful. I wish everyone the best. He would also post to his IG story, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been sending me money to help me get new boots, but I promise I don't need any more than I already have. Thank you everyone for the support. The only thing I did was what I was taught. Hype Plus would reach Aaron's reps for comments, and this is what they sent. Greetings, we appreciate the love and support. Please know this doesn't go unnoticed. We are immensely proud of him. To that ends, the parents have not given permission to conduct interviews at this time. This was a simple act of kindness by young men who sought to help. As for others, many would take to social media to voice their thoughts on the brawl. D.L. Hughley would repost some viral clips of the fight on his own social media with the caption, "Showed up and clean house like the Black Avengers." In addition to
Like the Black Avengers.
Post up with a repost of a social media's influencer's explanation of where the fight took place. According to the Instagram account Mr. Crime, it took place off the coast of the Alabama River in downtown Montgomery, which was once a pivotal part for the domestic slave trade. The social media user would use the Atlanta Journal-Constitution as a source. The post would go on to say, the place where this brawl happened actually happened in a location in Alabama where our ancestors used to be sold. We were auctioned off so much that enslavers built depots to store us until it was our time to be sold.
Wow.
This makes this display of unity in Bloody Saturday that much more meaningful. Those black folks who were sold might have been their ancestors, and they might have been sold off by those white dude ancestors. Whoa. Hughley offered his own caption, "The More You Know," for the Ancestors edition. While the brawl caused a difference of opinions from all who witnessed, both online and in person, for the most part, many black people were ecstatic to see other black people uniting and defending their own. Now, as far as Marlon Wayans, he would go on to share a clip from the fight with different thoughts that didn't echo the black majority. Wayans would go on to say, "How about we not try that in a small town? Shit's silly, bro. Let's all just be love, not war." Now,
Try that on a boat dock.
many fans jumped in to express their disappointment in Marlon's comments. One user would say, "I don't get what you're trying to do here. Confusing people and not telling the whole story. You are not even addressing how the white people, literally all men and women, jumped and beat a black man for
Doing his job.
Shame on you." Finally, another said, "Marlon, we backed you when you went up against United. Even though you didn't show the entire story, same rules apply. The security guard was literally doing his job to clear the dock so that the riverboat could dock and bring on the next passengers. The good old boys jumped him, so bystanders and the boat crew defended him. Now, what was your excuse for complaining about United?" So let's talk about it more in the comments below. What do you guys think of D.L. Hughley and
That's a good video by Comedy Hype. I'll give them a sub. Good job, Comedy Hype. The memes have been spectacular. The memes have been spectacular. I can't rave enough about how This one cracked me up. Had us in the first half. Not gonna lie. This is America. If you haven't seen it, it's not even a meme. It's just a picture. It is just a picture from this brawl. This is the best thing about it. It like they briefly showed it in like the one news story. I was having trouble finding the other angle. This is the best part. The dude blew out his Crocs. Yeah, there's multiple different angles on this. It's hard to get everything. You gotta do multiple cell phone videos. There's a chair. Yeah, the cops did say they wanted to speak with him again. And we assault with a deadly weapon. You have a right to reasonably defend yourself. The chair might have been a little too far. God damn, he took a straight up chair shot to the head and kept going. Did you see that? Keep your eyes on this shirtless guy right here. This guy right here. This guy right here takes a straight up chair shot to the head, Mick Foley style, and keeps going.